Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So in today's video, we'll see like how to create a sine wave with the help of RStudio, and for that I'll be using a library which is called as RGL. Okay, because for 3D sine wave, there is a library inside the RStudio which is called as RGL. Okay, so if you don't have the RGL package in your RStudio, you can go to packages and you can directly install it from here. You can go to the search bar and type the RGL and then you can install it. Okay, so this package is specifically used for 3D visualization. Okay, any kind of 3D images or 3D plots which you are creating, for that in RStudio you can directly use the RGL package. Okay, so once you have installed it, you have to use the first command. The first command which I have used is library RGL. That means you're calling the RGL package. You're telling RStudio that yes, I want to work with the RGL package. So let's call it with the help of the library function. Okay. Next, in order to plot the sine wave, because we are working with the sine wave. Okay. So sine wave formula. What is the formula of sine wave? So it's sine sqrt x square plus y square divided by sqrt x square plus y square. So basically this is the formula for sine wave. Okay. So our first task would be we have to give some data to our plot, our graph. Okay, so I have given x-axis as a sequence of data. Okay, so this is my x-axis sequence. So 10, 10, and the length should be 100. So I've given 100. And y-axis similarly, sequence minus 10, 10. So from minus 10 to 10 it will go, and then the length should be 100. Okay, and for the z, that is z-axis, that is the outer axis, because in a 3D image you get an outer axis. So for z I have given outer x comma y comma function x comma y, because we are using a function over here. Why? Because we want to create a sine wave. So function x comma y, and our function would be sine sqrt, that is sine square root of x square plus y square by square root of x square plus y square. Okay, now that we have given the data, this is how you can give the data to your plot. Okay, your 3D plot. Next task would be to create that particular plot with the help of the data which we have given. Okay, so in order to create that plot, we have to use the function which is a predefined function in RStudio, which is presp3d. Okay, it's PERSP3D. Okay, if you type it in your RStudio, it will automatically populate. Okay, so inside presp3d, what it will do, if you write it, it will help you to create the 3D surface of the plot. Okay, so in the output you will be able to see like how the output looks if I am using the presp3d for creating the 3D surface. Okay, so before we move on with the presp3d functionalities, if you are new to the channel, you can go ahead and subscribe it, and you can stay along with me till the end of the video. You'll be able to see a beautiful sine wave 3D plot, okay, by the end of the video. And yes, if you like the video, you can hit the like button. Okay, so coming on to the presp3d function. Inside this particular function, what we will do, we will actually determine the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis for the plot, because it's a 3D plot. So x, y and z I have given, and then I have also given the color as blue. Okay, that means my sine wave will appear as blue in color. Okay, and we have theta and phi as well in our sine wave. So theta is equal to 30 I have given, and phi as 20. Okay, and then according to your choice, you can name the x lab, that is x-axis, y lab as y-axis, z lab as z-axis, and then whatever name you want to give it to the graph, I have given 3D surface plot. Okay, now next comes up how you will display all these functionalities, like how it will work. So for that, you just have to write RGL widget. Okay, so RGL widget is the function which will help you to generate your graph. Okay, so if I just write RGL, so this auto-populated. Now what you have to do, you have to just press enter. Okay, now once you press enter, you can see a beautiful graph is generated over here. The sine wave plot, which was blue in color, and yes, the function of it. And the use of RGL widget is you can actually zoom this particular plot, you can actually rotate it according to your choice. Okay, so if you see over here, x-axis, z-axis, y-axis. Okay, and if I do it like this, You will be also able to see the x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis on the back side. Okay, so this is how you can rotate it with the help of the RGL widget. And yes, you can also zoom it. Okay, if you want to zoom it, you can zoom it like this, and you can view it like what are the values. Since I gave the value as -10 to 10, so it gave as -10 to 10 in the plotting. Okay, so this is how you can create your own plots, your own 3D plots, any kind of plots you want. Okay, you just have to use the RGL library package. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, it was useful to you, you can go ahead and share this video as much as you can. Don't forget to subscribe this channel, and we will be back with more interesting videos on RStudio and other programming languages like Python or C, C++, Java, because what we want, any kind of beginner or a non-IT person who are willing for coding, they can go ahead and code it. So we want to help them. Okay, thank you so much for watching.